This is Demolition Dan, and he is one of the most popular animals here at Prehistoric World. If you're familiar with us, if you've been here, you've probably seen him before and you probably know him. But if you're new to the channel, you may not know his backstory. So let's find out the story behind Demolition Dan. So for those of you who know a little bit about tortoises, you've probably noticed what's called pyramiding here on the shell. To make it simple, pyramiding is typically a sign of poor husbandry, poor care. What happens a lot of times is people will feed them one type of food. Let's say it's romaine lettuce, and they just feed them that, and the nutrients start building up in the shell, causing the shell to grow kind of exaggerated like this, typically be a little bit more flat. So he has what's called pyramiding, and that has to do with his backstory. Before Demolition Dan found his new home here at Prehistoric World, he was abandoned in a cardboard box on a pet store's front porch in the middle of winter. He was covered in 4 inches deep of his own feces. The pet store owner, who didn't even sell Sulcata tortoises, took him in and got him fed and a little bit taken care of, but he couldn't keep him for long because he wasn't equipped to take in the Sulcata tortoise. So that's where we came in. We wound up taking the Sulcata tortoise, which is Demolition Dan here, and we got him cleaned up. We started taking care of him. It took a year to get him situated and comfortable with us. He was actually quite aggressive when we first got him. He was not a happy camper with people, so he would actually yell at us. I'd never even heard tortoises make the noises he did. So obviously he wasn't having a great time before, but thankfully to the pet store owner and us, Demolition Dan here started getting the care he needed. So we got him on a good diet, we got him the lighting and heating and other care that he needed. So he really started recovering pretty well and doing well. But the neglect that he had suffered beforehand unfortunately did have a permanent toll. So Demolition Dan here has what's called bladder stones, which is often caused by poor water, like there's not enough water in his enclosure or not enough humidity. So we had to take him to the vet to take care of that, and unfortunately bladder stones in this stage cannot be permanently removed. You would have to undergo significant surgery, which is dangerous to the tortoise. Our veterinarian unfortunately had to tell us that that surgery would have a 100% chance of major complications. And what that means is there would be major complications if we did that surgery. So we had to make the difficult decision to not undergo it and just treat him for the stones, because that was the better option for Demolition Dan. So Dan lives with us here now, and we have been improving his living quarters and giving him the best food we can and giving him the medical treatments that he requires. And that is thanks in part to a lot of generous donations to help improve his living quarters and help us feed him all the things that he needs. And trust me, he eats a lot. So we're really thankful for those donations and whatnot. If you'd like this video and you'd like to support us, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and consider joining our Patreon to help us improve and continue our care for the animals. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.